Hey everyone, it's Voodoo51292, and I'm coming to you kind of with like a unexpected video here. But I just got on my Xbox Live account and had a message from Ziggy West, one of the people that I have played with on YouTube, from YouTube. And he basically linked me to a website that I've never seen before or heard about. But I checked it out. And this website is called Playfire, and I don't know how many people have heard of this website, but I'm going to talk about it and amp it up a little bit. So, basically, I went on there and created my profile, and instantly I'm in love with this site. Basically, what it is a social networking site for gamers, and I've never, I won't say never, but as of late I have been in total opposition to social networking sites. I think they're very stupid, but this one is actually really cool, and I have the profile pulled up next to me on my computer, and I just want to kind of go through with you guys and tell you a little bit about what Playfire is, the things you can do with Playfire. So basically, you just get an account on Playfire, you can link your Xbox Live, PSN, Steam account, all that stuff to it, and basically it tracks you as a gamer, and on your profile it shows you a gaming timeline of the games you've played. It lists all of the games you've played, for what consoles. It tells you all the recent activity for that game. So when you earn a trophy or an achievement, bam, it pops up on Playfire. It tells you obviously how much % of the trophies or achievements you've earned on the game. And on the right hand side of your profile, it gives you Xbox Live, PSN for me because I have both. Tells you how many achievements you have, how many gamer points, trophies, things like that. It actually lists, it has like a recent gaming activity, which is basically a running update of your gaming stuff by date, and it tells you about your gamer score, or when you earn an achievement for games like that, it pops up on the recent activity. It tells you out of all your achievements and trophies, how rare some of them are. Like my top 3, number 1 is Educated for Fallout New Vegas, Hometown Hero for Fallout New Vegas, and Condemned to Repeat It for Fallout New Vegas. And they tell you how rare those are. They say for me those are ultra rare. It says I have 4 ultra rares, 8 very rares, 32 rares, 168 uncommon, and 647 common trophies or achievements, which I thought was neat. And it's just a really cool site, and you can click on the page that just says games, and it just gives you a running list of all the games that you have trophies and achievements for, basically in order that you've played them. You can click on each individual game box and it will pull up your achievement page or your trophy page for it and give you a running list of how you're doing in the game, what achievements you've got, how rare they are. Basically the same information, but it provides it in a lot of different, unique, cool ways that it's really awesome. There's also a thing on here called wish list, where you can post which games that you want to have. And of course, as any social networking site, you can add buddies and also what they call close friends, which is kind of like your top friends if you remember from back in the day from MySpace. And then there's also a really neat feature called the buzz feature, where basically it shows all the the gaming talk, the buzz that's going on. It tells you which are the most popular games right now, how many people are online playing them, and then there's basically like a community forum where people post up thoughts, what they call game buzz, and just people talking about games, how much they're enjoying games and liking games, and it's just a really neat way to be a gamer and to connect with other gamers, see how what your friends are doing. I love the way that it's set up. When you go on your main profile page, there's so many things that it shows you, like I talked about. Your recent posts, all of your recent achievements, your Xbox Live and PSN little mini boxes telling you all about your achievements and trophies. It shows your top 5 recent games and talks about when you played them, the trophies and achievements you've earned for them, and things like that. So it's a really neat thing. And here's what I'm excited about. Here's what I'm going to offer to you. I'm going to use my Playfire account in tandem with my YouTube account. Okay, and what I want to do, what my aim is to do, since this is such a neat, website, is I want to promote it because so many people use social networking sites nowadays. How cool is it that now, I don't know how old this website is, but I've never heard of it. How cool is it that there is a social networking site strictly for gamers? I think that is awesome. That there is a website that allows gamers to connect in this way, to see what other people are playing, to learn about what other people think of games and things like that, to present it in such a nice way, I think is really awesome. And so, I want to promote this site, okay? And what I want to do, like I said, is I want to hook it up with my YouTube account. And what I'm urging people right now to do is go, if you're a fan of me, or you're just a gamer, a fan of games, go to playfire.com, create an account, and what you can do is you can add me as a buddy. Now here's the only thing I don't really like about this site. The friend system is very poor, in my opinion. There's no option to just type in, search, find someone and send a friend request, they accept it, and you're both mutually friends. What you have to do is, there's no searching. You basically have to know the person's URL, which obviously I'm going to give you. Then you can type in that URL, go to their profile, and click add as a buddy, but it's not a mutual thing. You can add someone to their buddy list, but that doesn't mean that you're on theirs. There's no invite. They can just add you, and it sends you a notification saying this person has added you to their buddy list. But here's what I'm going to urge people to do, okay? Create a Playfire account, super easy to do. Just put in an email and then hook it up, put in your PSN ID or your Xbox Live account or your Steam, and it will hook right up and sync right for you. And then all you have to do is type in playfire.com/voodoo51292, and it'll pull up my profile, and from there you can add me as a buddy. And what I'm going to do is every day, probably multiple times a day, is going to go on Playfire, and like I said, it sends me a notification when people add me as a buddy, and I'm going to go through my notifications. Anyone who's added me, I'm going to go through and add you as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Now, how am I going to connect this to my YouTube? Well, everybody can keep a graphical and highly broken down account of what I'm doing, what games I'm playing, how much I'm playing them, my achievements and trophies that I've gotten in those games, when I'm playing them, things like that. And I can use this almost as a type of Twitter, something similar to like what DSP does and some other some other gamers on YouTube, but Twitter in a strictly video game environment. And it's awesome. And what I'm going to be doing is I can post statuses or make posts, things like that, and I can use this to give you guys up-to-the-minute information about what's going on with the channel, when videos are starting to upload, when I'm starting to play a game for the day, what I'm going to be playing, when reviews are going up, things like that. Things that I can't really do on YouTube, because you can post those bulletins, but they get completely lost in the shuffle of all your other channels and people don't pay any attention. So doing this is going to be a great way for you guys to keep up to date with me, like up to the minute. It's a great way for you guys to have your own profile and to have a really good communication with me, because also on the site you can send people personal messages, so if people want to chat with me about my channel, just about me, life in general, about games, what I think about games, things like that. This is a great site to do it. Send me a personal message and I will be more than happy to respond to you. We can converse. It's a great way to set up co-op gameplay. If people want to play with me, like right now I'm looking for people to do Modern Warfare 3 co-op with me on the 360. People can do that. And another awesome thing about this is this. Instead of me continuously making, my gaming schedules and games that I want to get, instead of continuously updating that, what I'm going to do is on my wish list page, I need to slow down, I'm talking ahead of myself. I'm going to actually add all the games that I'm going to be playing and for what consoles, which is great. And you click on my wish list and it comes up with a list of all the games in order, basically the box art, so you can see what game it is and what console I'm getting it for. That way you're always up to date on which games I'm going to be getting, in which order, which console I'm going to be getting them on. Now right now, it's probably going to be pretty barren for the end of the year. Right now, I have Assassin's Creed Revelations up right now, and once I figure out my, you know, my schedule for when I'm going to go apeshit and play all those games at the end of December, I will add them to the wish list in that order. So it's not really a wish list for me per se, it's more of a visual schedule and information for you guys to see what games I'm going to be playing, in what order, on what system. And then 2012 it'll light up again when all these games are announced and I have a schedule of what I'm going to be doing. So really awesome site. I'm really excited. Much thanks to Ziggy West for hooking me up with this site. I appreciate it. And like I said, a lot of cool features. You're going to be able to be a lot more personal with me, you know, in ways that you really can't on YouTube. You can send me the messages through here. You can keep detailed track of games that I've played, you know, in what orders, all the achievements I've gotten. If you want to look back in my history and see what games that I played, you know, before Playfire, let me just check and make sure. Well, it doesn't have every game, because I think the games that you actually delete your game save data for, it doesn't have. So like it doesn't have, it does not have, oh no, it does. It actually does. It even if you delete the save game data, because it doesn't matter, it's not on your system, it goes through Xbox, through PSN or Xbox Live. So every single game that I have trophies or achievements for is on my page, and it's not a whole ton, but you can see all the games that I played before you know, I started the channel and everything. And so you can do that. You can go to my wish list page to find out you know, which games I'm going to be playing in what order, kind of like a running schedule for you guys in a nice artful way, I guess you could say. Up to the minute status updates for me about what's going on with the channel. If I'm having any problems playing a game or uploading a game, there's a last minute change in plans. I know sometimes I say things and then they don't happen. With this, if you add me on Playfire, you can see, I will update you as much as I can, you know, when plans have changed or something like that, or if, you know, next year when I go to midnight releases, I can, you know, like if I was at the midnight release of Modern Warfare 3, I could have put up there, man, you know, crazy outcome for Modern Warfare 3 or whatever, and next year hopefully I'm going to be getting an iPhone so I can actually access it from the iPhone. I would assume there's a Playfire app. There's an app for everything, so I would assume that there's a Playfire app. I don't really know because I just got into it tonight, but really neat site. So again, playfire.com/voodoo51292. Create an account. It takes about literally like 1 minute, maybe less, okay, to create an account. Add me as a buddy, and like I said, probably multiple times a day I'm going to be going to my profile, and anybody who has added me to their buddies list, I'm going to add you in return so that we can have that communication. Send me personal messages, ask me questions, and overall just be a part of the gaming community. Take part in the gamer community, talk to other gamers who are playing, talk to other people who are watching my channel who are fans of mine. We can, like I said, it's easy to coordinate co-op gameplay that way if you want to play multiplayer with me or something like that, and it's just going to be great for the channel. So again, you can it's playfire.com/voodoo51292. You can either type that into your URL bar. You can, I'm going to add a link to it in the description of this video. You can click on that, or you can go to my YouTube main page, and where it says website under my profile, I'm going to put my Playfire website instead of the YouTube website, because obviously if you're already there, I don't know why I did that, but oh, another cool thing, you can actually add backgrounds to your profile that are user created. Users create backgrounds and add them to the site, and you can put them on there. Right now I have a Elder Scrolls V Skyrim background that a user created, and it's really sweet. So this is a great site. I encourage everybody to do it. Add me, and you guys will immediately be able to get some instant updates from me and things like that. And I know Dave is already a member of Playfire. If you want to add him, let me just make sure I have the numbers correct. Let's see. I'm trying to find, here we go, profile. Buddies. Blue Haze 45. If you want to add my friend Dave, who I've played with many times, who's my roommate, it is playfire.com/bluehaze45. You can add him. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to accept you. I'm going to try to get Brandon to create a Playfire, and yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. So playfire.com /voodoo51292. Hope to see you guys there. I will be talking about this in future videos. You know, updating you on the status of the Playfire account if people are joining, and also you know, just hyping it up in every video that I can, because it's an awesome site and it's going to do a lot of good for my channel. And who knows, maybe my channel can grow from this. Maybe people will see me on Playfire, head over to my YouTube, and you know, really enjoy it. So alright guys, Voodoo51292, thanks. Hope to see everybody on Playfire, and I'll update you in the near future about how it's going. Thanks.